building a boat, you're forever shifting stuff. Another great job. If you look at our layout, it's fairly biased towards the stern, and this might be my last chance to actually get some ballast out of the stern area. So that's what I was doing. Just because, you know, batteries. I think what I'll just do is just take this one row out. You have to be careful, it's a bit of a guessing game as well. If you take too much out and the stern is high, your propeller might cavitate, which means it's sucking air in and you haven't got that forward propulsion. So you have to be careful how much you take out. So I'm going to take this out and well, I'm not going to weigh it all, so I think there's a few 100 kilos there. And I could do with a step there as well. So I'm going to make a step for the bow. Not make a step. I'm going to arrange these so we can actually just get in and out of the boat a little bit easier. What I've noticed compared to our wide beam, and all boat builders are a little bit different. We had a deeper space, I think, in Liberty Rose.
What, underneath?
Yeah, we did. There was actually breeze blocks in Liberty Rose, but these are actually quite heavy.
Brick.
They're like a paving brick, aren't they? If you look at them.
Were you taking all that side out? I'm
just going to take that row out because what I don't want. Okay, so what we could do is just take the middle of that one out, but I'm gonna have to put just screw some buttons in. What you don't want is that, I mean, they're not gonna, but what you don't want is bricks sliding backwards and forwards. That's probably not gonna happen. But
is that not where the shower's gonna be?
No, this is under the bed.
Oh, is it? Well,
sort of, yeah. You're where the so yeah, I think I'm just going to move this piece of wood and yeah, I think what we do, we take a centre out those two, but I'll put some. I've had a bit of charge up again. I've had two. Yeah, if you think about it a little bit. Batteries, hot water tank, bed with all the stuff that might be stored under it, wardrobes, then you get into the bathroom where you've got.
Well, there ain't really nothing heavy in the bathroom, is there?
No, but the kitchen's slightly back, and then when you go into the dinette, there's not a lot of weight there really, and there won't be a lot of weight in the saloon area either, just a couple of chairs and stuff. There's not that much there. Yeah, you've got your water tank, which will offset it a little bit. But not going to take it all out. Just probably take, well, it's not a couple hundred. I'm probably taking about 50 kilos out, something like that. I'm just guessing really. And I think we'll probably tidy all this mess up that they've... Shh. Shh. I tidy all this up. Before we put that board back down, because once I clad down there, that these deck boards will be quite easy, quite difficult to get up. So, well, I end up cutting them, and I don't really want to do that. So I may as well do it now. It's easier now. So yeah, we'll take those out.
So here we go.
Yeah, I think what we'll do. try and balance them so they're about the same. There's like a felt they've put on here. It's like a bitumen and a felt. Okay, we balance that out. Yeah, I'm just going to put something. Just screw some battens in. Or
stop the bricks moving.
Yeah, just stop them moving. Just a couple of pieces. I'm not sure they would ever actually move. No, I didn't even measure that.
Would that be you?
I think it would be me. Measure it very well. Where's my persuader? It's over there, is it?
You have to?
Persuader?
Persuader?
Yeah.
What's a persuader?
An hammer. Okay, I think it's unlikely that these never move anywhere. Persuader? Never heard of a hammer called a persuader?
No. I used to watch the Persuaders.
Oh, that was a series back, God knows when.
Roger Moore and Tony Curtis.
I'm just going to pop a screw in there. There's no way they're ever moving. Kneading on blooming cement, brick dust. Oh. Yeah, a top tip, don't drill a hole there.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Put that in there and then we might actually build a wine cellar in the kitchen. So what you can do is, again, take those bricks out, make like a stainless steel or wooden insert, and that'll keep your wine or beers cool all through the year, summer as well. Oh, all fruit and veg, you know, some people...
We did do that before, didn't we? We used to use the step before.
We used to use the step, yeah. Well, oh yeah, well, under the step, I took a piece out. I took a piece out, and we used to put our veg in there, haven't we?
Yeah. And beer.
Definitely beer, yeah. I think what I'll do, I'll just pop a. I'm not going to screw through there. I'm just going to put a couple of screws there to stop those battens ever moving.
I don't think they will though.
Hey?
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I just don't want. Now, who knows, over time, maybe, maybe not. You see, I'm not screwing them in. I just don't want those to move. I'll just put one in here. And I should put some longer ones just through the top in a second. There's no chance there ever. There's no chance they're going anywhere. If you get my drift.
I do.
You get my drift. It's just the longer screws. Yeah.
You could have got some more screws then.
I did think about it, but that's as far as I got with it. Oh, my bits fell off.
You've lost your bit.
That's good. Right, get the idea.
Job done.
Well, one of them's done. So that's that one. We've just got to do that one. So, I don't know how much weight that is out of there, but it's. We've made a go-to step. Oh, it's been a pain trying to climb out of here. Oh man, that's so much easier. I've sort of been like crawling out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, so another hole in a perfectly good roof. This one's for the solar cables, 2 6mm solar, double insulated, 90mm hole. I've just put some primer on there just to protect it a little bit, but once all the silicon's there and it's sealed down, it's protected from the atmosphere anyway. So this is a cable entry gland that I just basically cut the top off. I do this all the time really. So I'm going to put some silicone around there, knock that into that hole, and that gives the cable some protection against chafing on the edge of the steel work. So let's do that. You don't need a stack of it. Where's a hammer? You never guess why I'm doing this job today. What a beautiful day. It was cool this morning, but it's beautiful now. Right, that just goes in there, and bit of persuasion. This isn't the primary seal, obviously, but it's a good idea to pop some around here as well. Don't need to plaster it. Okay, so that's there. The 2 solar cables will go through here. Then this will get bonded to the roof. So I need to go and fetch some solar cable. I think it's been delivered, so I need to go and get that. So that's one hole there. One hole down there for the broadband internet. And I've got to go and do one up there for the TV satellite dish. So I'll leave that one alone for a second, and I'll go and have a look at that one. So this is basically the instructions. Fill those 2 cavities full of silicone. And then there. what silicone does. It spreads all over the bloody place. So let me have a look at that. Yep. A little bit further over. Just trying to catch some of that excess silicone, really. Okay, so let's pop that back on there. What I'll do at a later date is, well, when it's all gone off, I should just put some more in there to make sure that gap is completely closed. That looks like there's enough weight on that. I hope I don't need my hammer in the next couple of hours. I could have put that on the other side, really, because the connections are over there, but A, it's easier for me to do it this side, and B, I never like cables too tight or too short, so if I ever needed to, I could cut that connector off and put a new one on. Right, leave that well alone. Oh, get off the boat, Bab, please. So the the water's running down right where I'm going to bond. Yes, Fran slipped on the boat then. Some of those big water droplets were heading my way, so...
I think you're trying to say something there.
Oh, no, I'm stood on the boat myself, so it's partly me. I don't think I'm trying to say anything. Right, so that's all the way round. No gaps. Yeah, so where the masking tape is, I've just got to go and get the excess off there. The very back is always a real pig to get to. I'm just going to get another brick and just put it on that leading edge so it holds everything up. That's it, as long as those bricks aren't moved, they're not going to damage the roof or anything, then they're just sat there. That's it, that's that one. Right, that's it for another
week.
Another week. We've done all that architecture. Yeah, we're getting there, aren't we? Long way to go. So yes, we've that's what we've done this week. We're going to get ourselves back inside now, and start some more of that panelling. Get the panelling done on the swims at the back, and go from there. So yeah, again, great to hear all the. Are you okay with the wind? Fan will be like, look at my hair. Yeah,
I've been blinded by the sun and the wind's gone really windy all of a sudden.
Just bring up a few things really before we head off. Somebody was asking me about the cable, and yet I'm using proper marine cable. I do see boats all the time wired with bits of string, spaghetti, whatever they can find in the factories they work at. Speaker cable, there's one this week. Yeah. Speaker cable. We're using proper automotive flex and Arctic flex as well for the 240, which is got insulation that's fit for purpose, and really that's what it should be for marine craft. You can wire your boat up with whatever you want, but that was a question that came up earlier in the week.
About the cost of the cable.
About the cost of the cable. Wow, why is it so expensive? And that's why we're using proper automotive cable. One other question that came up was asked where we were from, and I think we can share that. So we're from the Black Country originally.
Black Country.
Black Country. Both born in West Bromwich, grew up all around that sort of area. Me over towards Dudley, and you're more of a Tipton lass, aren't you?
Yeah.
We've not really been there for a very long time, have we now?
No.
We've lived in Stourport for quite a Bewdley.
Worcestershire.
I've lived in Worcestershire, you've lived in Bewdley, and we've been down around the Gloucester area for probably about 5 or 6 years now. So perhaps even a bit longer than that. Time flies. But yeah, so somebody asked us where we're from. Yep, so the Black Country in the UK. If you don't know where that is, it's to the west of Birmingham.
Not far from the Black Country Museum.
And not far from the Black Country Museum. So it was a big chain making industrial area in the in the olden days.
A long
time ago. Yeah, so yeah, it also made the anchor for the Titanic, which as far as I know is still working fine. No, okay, she hasn't got that. Titanic's still on. Okay, forget it. Yeah, so yeah, a couple of questions. Feel free to fire them over and we'll try and cover them. If there's anything you want to see in the vlogs, then yeah, fire us a message over. Great to hear from everyone. It's been really busy on the messaging this week, which is super. So we'll wrap this one up. We'll carry on working inside.
And we'll see you soon.
And we'll see you soon. Welcome to all the new subscribers as well. Nice to see you on board.
Fantastic. So keep pressing that subscription button.
Keep pressing that subscribe button.
Remember, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So press the subscribe button, it's free, and give us a thumbs up. It'd be great. Okay, right. Less of the chit chat. And let's get back inside and get some of that paneling done. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for being aboard Narrowboat Moonshine. We'll catch you next time. Bye. Bye.